All right. So somebody said, well, on the last atheist experience, that Chris Langdon, somebody's gonna, I think in 2 years, provide the proof that there is some kind of God, which I have no idea how they're going to do that. Whether immaterial, material, let alone how would that be a God? I mean, you could be an alien supreme entity that could have control over everything. I mean, doesn't necessarily mean it's a God. A God would have to be worshipped, but it's kind of funny. This guy says, he called in, he's like, your show's going to be done. And Tracy's like, well, good, I could just stay home. This will be interesting, right? I don't think a God can ever be proven, immaterial material. Because the question is, which God? What makes it a God? You know what I mean? The only thing close to a God, I guess you can find out if there's some supreme alien entity of some sort that... But then again, I have no idea where that would feel. And that kind of be, I don't know, considered like God-like, but not God. Because we know universes can come from nothing. We know the universe always existed. No need for a creator, like Sagan said. And then, besides our universe, because, I mean, the universes exist in different phases and stages. And it's a process of contracting and expanding, collapsing from a previous universe. And so the repeats the process. Where does this God fit into this? You know what I mean? So if you don't need God to make a universe, the Bible's wrong, because God created the universe, and we know that science shows that you don't need a God to create the universe. And the Bible should have said God created the multiverses, because we just find out, science, people never thought we'd find out what was before the Big Bang. And guess what? There wasn't a God. It's always going to be a natural explanation. It was another universe, which I suspected. And, and the universes come from black holes. And it's always a natural explanation. I mean, you really have to think hard and outside the box. Let alone once you have the evidence, which we already do. So I don't think it can ever be a God. To me, I think this Chris Langdon stuff, this UBT telesis, is kind of pseudoscience. Nobody can prove a God, immaterial material, because gods are just imaginary. The closest thing to a God would be like a supreme alien entity of some sort, but where does that fit in? I have no idea. Obviously, it doesn't fit in creating a universe. We don't need no gods or entities to create a universe. Universes come from nothing. Nothing's unstable. Even Cross showed the laws could be arbitrary, and he put on the big thing. Complete nothing. No laws, no radiation, no particles. He explained that all of it could be without a God. No laws, no particles, no radiation. What is it? I can't remember what it was. So, I guess we'll see in 2 years what this Chris Langdon Eutelicist thing. I guess he's going for some kind of deistic God. I guess we'll see. But good. Okay. Oh boy, excuse me. Actuality can never be possible whether immaterial material. So we don't know where with the gods. But what we do is go everywhere with science and technology. And the universe always existed in different stages and phases. Like Sagan said, no need for a creator. And besides this universe was another one. And so forth. The cycle repeats. And the laws are arbitrary. And it's not a shade of black and white. It's not simple like that. That's why there's no absolute truth, absolute morality. You have to depend on the situations, things in the universe is random and non-random. Mutations are not non-random. Mutations are random. So some things are random, things are non-random. So I don't think we're ever going to get to a God. Okay, it's just an imaginary realm, heaven and hell, an imaginary being. And but let's see, what does Chris Langdon Utilizes in 2 years supposedly? He said the experience show will be shut down. Let's see what he brings. He has an IQ of 200, but I just don't see it. But let's see what happens. I don't think anybody should be scared. But you know, I would love for a god to appear. That'd be awesome. Any kind of god. So, but it doesn't seem like whatever ever happened. Like Sean Carroll says, the universe is natural. Naturalism has won. And I can't talk anymore because I'm about to go sleep. But it should be interesting. I guess let's see what happens in 2 years with Chris Langdon. This Utilizes. I forgot what he called it. CBMT theory or whatever. Cognitive something. And see what happens in 2 years. If they do this show. Oh boy. It's really shut down. Peace out.